Hi, this is about the Oster Pro 1200. Has to do with the blender base right here. This is the gasket right here. The problem we're having here is the other day the wife was making smoothies. Basically, it's a black O-ring or packing. And you can see it split right there. Anyway, when we got this thing apart, what we noticed is that if you notice this blade goes up and down, well, it's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to have that vertical play. So we ordered a new one, received it just the other day, and this is a new one. I'm trying to move the blade, and as you see, it doesn't move at all. That's the way it should be. The one thing you need to know is that when this thing started doing this, it was actually pumping, I'll just say, fluid right out of here, and it was depositing right on top of the blender housing. Made a small mess, but it's cleanable. So once we identified that, we ordered it, and surprisingly, it took a few days, but we got it, a new one. So just drop right in there, and of course this goes in its place. Some of the things you need to know about when you order, whether it be online, preferably make the phone call. They give you a 1-800 number to call. If you go online, they give it to you there. But make sure, if you are, like in my case, I was trying to do this from work, and they insist that you have the blender in front of you to get information off of it. In this case, they want the model number. The problem with that is it's not really a model number, it's a service number. So, and that number is not really numbers at all. In this case, it's a I'll call it 6 characters. It's not numbers, it's letters. In our case, it was BLSTMB. That's the model number or service number. At the same time, they'll also need what they call a date code, and that is a 4-character code. It's an alphanumeric. It has 1 letter and 3 numbers. It's like A123, something like that. And then you have a supplier code. That is either 2 to 4 letters, and that's usually all stamped in the bottom of your blender housing. Now, on the information they provide, this information is usually on the prong for the electric prong on your the plug for your blender. However, ours did not have that, so we turned it upside down. We saw these letters and numbers, and well, that turned out to be what the information they want. Anyway, the customer service, I have to say, was good or to excellent. Keep in mind, the service techs or customer service people are not technicians, so you have to be pretty precise about your information. They will want actually, they want you to be able to identify the part you need. So when you go online and you go to their website, you go to their online catalog, they'll have the part in question. I mean, this piece right here, it'll be there. It's referred to as an Oster Pro blade or blade assembly. There's different terminology is what I'm finding out, because when we received it, they called it a whole different name. So just keep in mind, when you order a new one, this is the new one, and it's good. This is the old one. They want this old one back, by the way. Alright, so they're going to have a return shipping label and all that for you to box this back up. In fact, you use the existing packing that the new one came in, and you send it back to them. We're going to send this back along with this packing so they can see what the problem is, which may hopefully lead to a improved design. I don't know if it will or not. Oster's been around for years. I grew up with Osters when I was a kid, so they've been, as far as I could tell, they're a pretty good product, although everybody has their opinions. So that's all I got for you. Hope this will help you out if you have ordering parts. Just keep in mind, use the online, get all the information you can off the bottom of your blender or off the plug, depending upon how it's distributed. Just read the instructions, and you shouldn't have that much problem. Like, I did have problems, but once I figured out what I was doing wrong, it was pretty straightforward. All right, thanks again. Bye.